What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Virgo YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Virgo sun sign friends. If you're born between the dates of August 23rd and September 22nd, then you are a Virgo sun sign, and this reading is for you. In today's reading, we're going to be doing a look at the energies of love and relationships for Virgos. This reading is going to be split up into two parts. First, I'm going to do a reading for those who are Virgos who are already in a relationship, and then I'm going to do a reading for those Virgos who are single at this time. This is going to be a comprehensive reading. It's going to tell you your energies, your partner's energies, all sorts of things. You'll see as we go. Yeah, we'll see as we go. I'd like to introduce you to my crystal friends. I've got a rhodonite sphere here, and this crystal is about expressing love for the greater whole. This is a sodalite sphere, and this is about attuning to the higher energies, which will help me on my tarot reading. And then, of course, we've got rose quartz sphere here, and this just emanates the energy of love. So I think these crystals are going to help us in this reading today get onto those love vibrations. I will be using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot. This is a cartoony deck, but I do love it. I did a deck review if you want to go see that. So, if you would please give me a moment to center myself and ask the tarot cards the questions. What are the energies of Virgo sun signs who are already in a relationship? Alright, that ought to do it. Cut the deck, and I'm going to deal out 5 cards. Alright, now I'm also going to use the Earth Magic Oracle. We're going to ask this Oracle deck the question, what message it has for Virgo sun signs who are currently in a relationship. What message for Virgos who are in a relationship? And we'll look at that card in the end. Alright. We're going to look at these cards individually, then see what they have to say as a whole. This first card here represents your energy. For those who are in a relationship, your energy. And we have the Chariot. Oh. Okay, I get the sense of stagnation here, yet a desire to move forward. For some reason, I can't say. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything's going to apply to you in a specific way. So take what makes sense and leave the rest. But I do get the sense that a lot of you are feeling kind of like you want this relationship to progress to the next level. But you're feeling kind of stuck right now. You're not really sure how to progress. Things are feeling kind of static right now. And things aren't really moving the way that you like them to. Part of this is your fault. Part of this is probably your partner's fault. So I do get the sense that you want to be moving this relationship to the next level, but you're just really maybe not sure how, or afraid to approach your partner with that information, or you're feeling kind of too busy by life. It could be all sorts of different reasons. You figure out why the reason is, if this applies to you. But that's what I'm getting for your energies. This card here represents the energies of your partner. And we've got the 6 of Cups. I think your partner's feeling a little bit nostalgic, looking back to the start of this relationship. And they're just, perhaps they're wanting the energies at the beginning of the relationship when things are, exciting. Things were like being a kid in love, your heart's beating and you're sweating and you can't, speak around the person. I get the feeling that your partner is kind of longing for those days, is kind of looking back on the relationship, getting a little bit retrospective, and maybe longing for those days when the relationship was new and fresh and young. So, while you're looking forward, I get the sense that they're looking backwards, is basically the gist I'm getting here, which is interesting. Maybe that's why there's a rift between you two, possibly, if there is one, is that you're looking forward, they're looking backward. It's you're missing each other, basically. This card represents what is working in the relationship, and we've got the Six of Wands. I get the feeling that one of you in this relationship is a leader. One of you is taking this thing to the next level, is leading the way, and whoever is in charge in this relationship is the person who should be in charge, is the feeling I'm getting. Whoever is leading this thing in the direction that it's going is probably the one who should be leading it, and you or they are doing a great job depending who it is. So I do get the feeling that there is a definite leadership here. There's a direction, there's a plan, and it's being followed and carried out. And as well, the person who's following is happy to be following, and they're a great follower. They do what they're told, but they're still independent and unique. So that's what's working in this relationship. I would say keep it up. Don't change much in that regard, because it's working out pretty well. This card here represents what is not working, and we have the Six of Pentacles. And this card in this position leads me to believe that one person feels a little bit slighted, like they're putting in all the work, the effort, the energy, and the other person's not putting in as much, is the feeling I'm getting here. And I think that's maybe what's not working. Maybe the person who's taken on this leadership role feels like the other person needs to step up their game and carry their weight a little bit more, possibly. Or it could feel like the person who's leading is being taken advantage of, and they're not getting the full benefit of what they should be getting. So, every relationship is different. How does this apply to you, as far as one person feeling an imbalance and the other person feeling like they're giving too much? You know what I mean? I don't know. How does that apply to you? You tell me in the comment section. This card represents where you're headed in this relationship. We have the Sun, and this is one of the most joyful, optimistic, hope-filled cards in the tarot deck, and that's the vibe I'm getting from it. I think that this relationship is heading to a higher plateau. I think you guys are going to be very happy and contented in the near future, and things are going to be working out, and you're going to be maybe possibly taking your relationship to the next level. Who knows? That's the gist I'm getting. But overall, looking back on this spread now as a whole, I do feel like you and your partner are kind of missing each other a little bit. They're looking backwards, you're looking forwards. If you guys could both meet at the middle and meet at the present, I think you would find that is the greatest thing that's going to help you move this relationship forward. Both of you living in the present moment, and creating more memories for the future in the now. I do feel like one person is kind of leading this relationship. One person is taking charge, and the other person is kind of following. And I also get the feeling that may cause some sort of imbalance, as far as someone feeling like they're not giving enough, or someone's feeling like they're giving too much. You know what I mean? So yeah, a little bit of imbalance there. That needs to be worked out. That's a kink that needs to be worked out. But working out these kinks, I see you guys really being very happy and very open with each other, and connected, and just a beautiful future for you guys. So I think that's a very good card to come out looking good. All right, so we asked Earth Magic Oracle what message it had for Virgos who are in a relationship currently, and we got Forest Breath. Okay. Again, I think this is calling to you and saying that you need to live more in the present moment, right? The forest is only concerned with breathing. That's its only concern, is right now, what does it need? What is it doing? The forest isn't concerned with the fire that happened 100 years ago. It's not concerned with logging that's going to occur in 100 years in the future. It's concerned with right now. And I think that's what this message is portraying to you, is that live in the present moment, and just worry about what's happening right now. And I think that's going to make everything that's going to heal all the problems that you guys are having, if you are having any. But I do feel like there needs to be more of a concentration on the breath, on the right now. And that's how you do it. If you feel like your thoughts are drifting to the past or the future, take a deep breath and just focus only on that breath. That'll just shock you back into the present moment and help you to realize that right now is the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that you can control. So let's make the best present moment we possibly can. And if you do that, then your future will be brighter, because your future is just a collection of different past moments, which are actually the present. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? All right, so I hope that helped. I hope you got something out of it. Now we're going to do a reading for those Virgos who are currently single. All right, we'll cut the deck and deal out 5 cards. All right, we're also going to ask the Earth Magic Oracle what message it has for Virgo sun signs who are currently single. What message for Virgo sun signs who are currently single? And we will take a look at that card at the end. All right, we're going to go through these cards individually and then see what they say as a whole. The first card here represents your energy at the present moment. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. I get the feeling that a lot of you are just kind of scratching your heads right now. A lot of you have... Remember, this is a general reading, and not everything's going to apply to everybody. This is a large group of people I'm reading for, but I get the feeling that a lot of you are trying to figure out, like, you've put in a lot of work into maybe finding a partner or just improving yourself, and you're trying to figure out how you're still single, why you're still single, why you haven't reaped the fruits of your labors. And you know, I get a sense of confusion here, a sense of wonder, and a sense of just kind of maybe a little bit of sadness that nothing has really materialized yet. And you're just waiting for the day for someone to show up at your doorstep, basically, and say, "Hey, are you ready to date me?" I get the feeling that's what's happening here a little bit. It's just the vibe I'm getting from this card. Yeah, your energy. All right. This card here represents blockages that you may have on your path to finding a partner. And we've got the 4 of Cups, and what a blockage this is. This is like the main blockage that we all have. Is just kind of focusing on the negative emotions. I mean, this could be the same person here, but you know, focusing on the negative emotions is kind of one of the best ways to block yourself from, you know, creating more positivity. You know, when we focus on the negative emotions, we're kind of denying the existence of the positive ones. And so we kind of focus on the negativity, and the universe reads that loud and clear and says, okay, we're going to give you more things to be negative about because that's what you want. And so that's a blockage. You know, and how this applies on an earth level is that, you know, you say, oh, that person's not right for me. I don't like the way he eats his peas. You know what I mean? Focusing on the negative instead of, oh, that person seems to really be interested in what I do for a living, right? Oh, that person, I don't like the way he wears his tie. I don't like the way she, you know, shoots that basketball. Whatever. You know, focusing on the negative things, okay, is definitely going to block you from seeing the positive things in this world and in a potential partner, in yourself as well. So focus on the positive aspects. I think you're going to see things start to turn around. This card here represents what you can improve. We've got the Knight of Cups. Act on those positive emotions. That's what this card is saying. You can, if you're feeling good about something or someone, go for it. Act on those emotions. You don't have to feel kind of guilty for having them. You don't have to feel like you're going to be rejected. You might be rejected, but who cares? Okay, as long as you're following your emotions, then everything's cool. All right, so I think that's what you can improve, is the willingness to act on your emotions and express your emotions, and to just throw yourself into the love dating, you know, scene. You know, the Knight of Cups, if you think of a Casanova, this is the card in the tarot deck that kind of represents a Casanova, a lover, a person who's going to be seeking love. So I think what you can improve is just going out there and actually seeking a partner, and go out on the prowl, as they say, be the predator. And not in the sense that you want to, you know, bite the head off your mate, but in the sense that you're going to be the one initiating the contact, the conversation. And if you do that, I think you're going to find your avenues of opportunity are going to open up a little bit more. Okay. Alright, this card here represents what to avoid. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I think this card is saying you kind of need to avoid getting complacent. You need to avoid just feeling like, okay, I'm where I'm at now. I kind of like it. It's not ideal, but I kind of like it. So I'm just going to continue to do this because I don't like change. I like the way things are. I'm going to play with my cats. You know what I mean? And that's great if that's what you want to do, but it's not going to help you get, it's not going to help you find a mate, basically. It's not going to help you find a person to be in a relationship with, just being complacent where you are. You kind of need that little hunger of like, I want things to change. I want things to get better. I'm going to seek out someone who's going to help me to do that. And that's kind of the thing to avoid, is just complacency with where you're at this present moment, okay? And this card here represents where you are headed. We've got the Magician, and this is a card of creation, of manifestation, of using all your abilities, putting them all together to create an idea or a relationship or something. So I do see some positivity coming here. I see that you're going to create something, and the idea here is to focus on the things that you want to create. Whether you realize it or not, you're always creating based on your thoughts and your feelings. So if you can clean those up, you're going to start to see that your creations are things that are more in alignment with your true self. So definitely think about the thoughts and feelings that you're having. Looking back on this spread now, I definitely see some kind of just a blasé attitude, just sitting around waiting. And nothing's going to come to you if you just sit around and wait. Maybe something will if you're lucky, but that's not really how it's going to work. What you need to do is get out there, initiate some things, be the aggressor, put your emotions out there and let people respond to them rather than, you responding to someone else. You put them out there so that other people can respond to them. That's going to help you so much. It's going to help you to get off your butt, get off your complacency and start to move forward. Don't get too complacent, because then you're just going to stay stuck and stagnant. Okay, and you don't want that. But I do see you creating the future that you want. So if you do want a relationship, you're going to have to think, feel, and act as if you're in a relationship. That's how we manifest. That's how we create. So it's all about your perceptions, and this spread is saying that you got to change your perceptions in order to create something. Basically is the gist I'm getting. Alright, so we asked the Earth Magic Oracle what message it had for Virgo sun signs who are single at this time, and we've got Winter Solstice Reflection. I definitely feel like there's got to be some sort of inward journey. You got to really tell yourself what you want. You got to know what you want in order to get what you want. I get the feeling that you're kind of sending the universe mixed signals right now. Maybe you want a partner, but you don't want to put yourself out there. And that's just mixed signals. The universe doesn't know what to do with that. So it's just going to give you more muddled returns, basically. So what this card is suggesting you do is to go inside the self-reflect, figure out what it is you truly want, what your heart wants, and then set that intention. And then you will see that you are able to manifest and create that. Once you set that intention and you move forward with confidence and just a game plan, I think you're going to see things come together for you, and you're going to find that relationship that you desire. So definitely you're going to need to go inwards, my friends, my Virgo friends. It's no good just sitting around waiting. You have to have a game plan. Okay, alright, that is the reading. I hope you got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. If you want a specific reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my Etsy shop. I'll put the link in the description and in the card, and we have a bunch of readings over there that you can peruse to see which one fits you and helps to answer your questions, whatever questions you may have. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like. It lets me know that I did something right and that you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about these readings. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, because I release these Tarotscope videos bi-monthly, and I also sprinkle in a whole bunch of other videos along the way, so you don't want to miss out on those. Alright, Virgos, I wish you all the luck in your relationships. Leave a like if you enjoy this. Happy taroting. Peace.